You are going to be astounded by the direction that XRP's price is taking, which is why we are making this video. We will discuss the state of the market, our present outlook, and our existing position. This is what XRP is going to test because, as you may recall, in addition to the weekly close, we also have the monthly close, which is a crucial close. After that, we'll discuss Ripple's stablecoin. When will it be available for purchase? Because we got a glimpse of what we're thinking about behind the scenes. Without further ado, take a seat and unwind. Let's get started with a Bitcoin $96,645 in the last day. It has dropped 1.41%. At 3,665, Ethereum is up 1.83% at the moment. As XRP Man, USDT and USDC are both coming in at 99 cents. I was up until around 3 in the morning, man. I kept checking the price last night, but it kept going to sleep and waking up. We touched like $1.95, I think. At the moment, it is valued at 9 cents. The market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies is currently around $3 trillion, up more than 11% in the last day. After this, where will we go? Exciting times, huh? In addition to the weekly, we also have the monthly and, most importantly, the monthly close. The last day of November is today. In roughly 6 or 7 hours, the close will arrive. If XRP can close above the all-time high of $96 per month, which was set in 2020, that would be great. 7 cents separates us. XRP is expected to surge up to between $230 and $250, exactly in that range. Before there is a slight cooling off, that will be our first aim. Keep in mind that anything that rises steadily won't endure forever. A retreat will occur. A cool down will occur, which is quite typical. However, our goal was to close above 75 cents before the end of the year. It would have turned around XRP's wildly optimistic 2025 year. We have more than doubled that, therefore it appears that the targets will be slightly altered here, people. As of right now, we are up more than 272% in November. If I were to venture a guess, Ripple is about to make a major announcement, release some significant news, or the ETFs are visible to us. Being in line and that those working behind the scenes are aware that an ETF will be released. Everyone is positioning themselves, but there is a big item in the works and it will happen soon. In addition, the stablecoin appears to be on the verge of being live in December, which we will discuss in a moment. I tweeted about this morning, and I get a lot of people calling me insane in my tweets. It's all right. Although everyone has different opinions, everyone should profit from this bull run and cycle if they are making money. Furthermore, we have not yet seen how Bitcoin will reach its peak or even proceed on its wild run. This will start as soon as we surpass 100,000. Every coin will continue to travel on an enormous track. They still haven't spread throughout the altcoin markets. You must be making money. I'm not saying you have to take profits now, or when you should, but you must eventually take profits. I've noticed that many individuals want to avoid making the same mistakes I did when I was an early cryptocurrency investor. I arrived here in 2017. My third bull run is this one. I didn't take a single profit during the first 2 bull cycles. I was one of those people who claimed, I'm not going to sell anything, I'm just going to buy and hold and buy and hold. It simply doesn't make sense because, according to data going back to 2013, anytime there has been a halving of Bitcoin, a bull run, or a bull cycle, every coin, including Bitcoin, is always accurate. Therefore, if you can take earnings and reinvest them, why would you wait on your profits and watch them all disappear? That's just how I operate. If I had followed this plan, I would have 10 times as many bags, but you know what? I wish I had done this 2 cycles ago. In the past? Tell me as much as I currently know. I'll be the first to acknowledge that I anticipate seeing a lot of these parabolic blow-off tops in 2025, which is the bull cycle bull run. The profits will be mine. I'll be getting rid of guys like Rip. What if XRP goes from $50 to $100 in the future? I'll accept the earnings, all right. When there is a retracement, I will lock in profits. I'll reinvest and have more XRP than I did previously. Cardano, XLM, HBAR, you name it, I'll have more. I'll have more. 2, 3, or even 10 times some of those bags and prepare for the next cycle and the next parabolic explosion, which is expected to occur in roughly 4 years. That's how easy it is. Why would you simply sit there with your money and watch as all of your gains are lost when everything goes back to how it was? Many claim that this cycle is unique. We can claim that this cycle is different, though. However, until we observe that the cycle is different, we cannot declare it to be such. We haven't seen such evidence yet, but perhaps next year we'll learn that all the institutions are investing trillions of dollars, and we don't anticipate a significant retracement that is completely different. Things can change, it's still early. With cryptocurrency, things can change quickly. Examine the price of XRP and see how it gruesomely exceeds a market capitalization of $100 billion. That's enormous. XRP has increased in value. It leaped over BNB. Although technically the fourth largest, we are seated at the fifth largest. This Bitcoin theorem does not include Tether. Solana XRP, you are aware of my forecasts regarding this Bitcoin XRP, and Solana for number 2 XRP and Solana for number 1, whichever is not 2, will undoubtedly be 3. The USDT will then be displayed, and Ethereum will be dropped out of the top assets in Ethereum. People make forecasts. They estimate Ethereum to be between 30 and 60,000 if Ethereum is going so high. There is no prayer in the world. The sweet spot for Ethereum is 10,000, and I have a hypothesis of objectives that fall between 8 and 12. At these values, a Bitcoin will only yield a maximum of 2 or 3 times. How do we think Ethereum was supposed to provide us would at least give us a 10x? There's no logic behind it. The question is where the money is coming from, but you know what? I don't have any theories, but if I did, and you were waiting for a 30 to 60,000 opportunity since I would be selling anything between 8,000 to 12,000, you would be my exit liquidity. I came up with a theory there. From these levels, I'm going to steal 8 to 12K from these targets, and many individuals will if you make it to the 3x, they're simply not pleased or content, just like everyone else. We're talking about stock markets when we examine the traditional markets, so you should be ecstatic. Examine your retirement. Every 7 years, you have a double 7 years, and you're winning if you can double your cryptocurrency in 6 months. I call that a life hack. That is the best life hack because it allows you to accelerate your retirement by 4 times. It would take you 28 years to earn 4 times as much as you would have from stock market profits or standard retirement savings. You have the opportunity to pick almost any one of these top assets and strike a 4x on them at this point, which is 28 years. From here, XRP will skyrocket. Avalanche of Cardano XLM Chainlink suit with polka dots. I like the H bar or ICP, the list is endless. All of those will result in the 4x in the conventional market. That will take you 28 years. Who remembers this page, people? Don't be stupid. It was a large one. A seat at this table cannot be purchased with money. Brad is sitting here, but why? Do you believe that this could be one of the causes? Because he was discussing the use of XRP, Brad was seated up here. How the existing financial system will be fixed, how everyone is transitioning to the digital age, how Ripple will have a stablecoin because they anticipated it would eventually create one, and how title leverage might be used with the stablecoin. Many individuals might use it, and we work to save people from many of these banks and institutions. Well, you know, we don't really trust XRP at this point, they say. Even if it will take you some time, a drop-off could still happen. We just have 10 seconds to transfer our funds, and we could still lose money. Even though the likelihood of there being no risk at that moment is about 99%, the risk still exists. Well, we're going to have a stablecoin, Ripple says. You may utilize that as the best cross-border money-moving instrument since we will use our treasury cash to back a stablecoin that will never decrease. By December 4th, let me convince the regulators in New York to accept Ripple's regulated stablecoin. This is Ripple's announcement that on December 4th, its regularly regulated stablecoin, RLUSD, will launch. A few days remain, I think Thursday of next week, pending the New York Department of Financial Services permission. RLUSD would become a compliant digital asset designed for cross-border payments and institutional settlement after reaching this milestone. Utilizing XRP ledgers to facilitate quick and affordable transactions. Keep in mind that they are using the ledger, which uses XRP if they use RLUSD. Claims that to guarantee widespread accessibility, the launch would involve collaborations with platforms like Bitstamp, MoonPay, and Uphold, putting RLUSD in a position to contend with well-known U.S. issuers like Circle, Paxos, and Gemini in this stablecoin market. According to the market report we discussed yesterday at Ripple, they were in charge of 20% of the USDC minting. What will become of USDC? When Ripple stops 20% of the stablecoins minting, it will be interesting to observe if USDC loses its peg to the dollar. When the stablecoin is released, they will be fascinating to observe. Several banks, global money transmitters, and financial organizations have begun to declare their intention to use the stablecoin. It is constructed on the XRP ledger. This is going to involve a lot of factors and people. These are the most exciting times in the history of cryptocurrency. Keep an eye on the situation and establish your goal. Make sure your off-ramp is set up. If you are sitting about, it will be too late, so do it now. Stumbling around while attempting to decide what to do and follow the strategy.